So this is the remains of my 6 X23 arrows that I've been shooting for the 2018 and 2019 indoor archery season. So I had already decided that I wasn't going to shoot them in the 2020 season, so instead I decided to do some high-speed destructive testing. So that's what you're seeing. The arrow on the top was tubed on Sunday night, I believe, and then the next 2 arrows down, one was tubed outdoor in better lighting. The other one was shot into a cinder block, and the arrow on the very bottom is not, I've not yet decided how to destroy that one, so it still should be straight and in the condition I shot it for indoor. Subsequently, as it usually happens, after I started destroying them, the question came up about the durability and longevity of those arrows, particularly the 2312s. So I have one arrow that's still in the condition that it was, as I was using it through the season. The other 5 are obviously in some kind of destroyed condition. But the 2 arrows that did the tubing may still be straight. So what I'm going to do is try to extract them and then take the straight arrow as well as the 2 recovered arrows to the straightness tester and find out what condition they're actually in. Alright, so there's the straight arrow. There's the one that was shot into the cinder block. That one was tubed, knocked the bushing out before it was tubed. And there's the other one that was tubed with the bushing intact. Alright, so what I'm going to do is try to use the vise on my drill press to hold the front arrow while I pull the back one out. Alright, so this is the one that was tubed with the bushing. That worked okay, except I gotta get the bushing off. Be right back. Alright. Alright, so there's the bushing. Alright, so we don't lose track of things, I'm going to take that extracted arrow, we'll just call that T1 for tube 1. Right, and then obviously that's the destroyed arrow there. I'm going to take the other arrow that was tubed, see if we can extract that one as well. Oh, no, not bad. Not sure I would shoot that because it's scuffed up pretty good. But anyhow, we'll call that one T2 for tube 2. Alright, so let's take all 6 of those over to the straightness tester. Alright, so here's the one. Here's the one original undamaged arrow. I know this arrow was straight last week because I tested all 6 for straightness as well as knock alignment. So, like I said, these arrows have been shot through the 2018 and 2019 target season. I estimate at least 3,600 arrows in competition. That doesn't count practice per year. Possibly double that with practice, and then divide that by 6. That'd be roughly 600 shots per year in competition per arrow for 2 years in a row, and that doesn't count practice. But anyhow, turn that on. See, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that digital. Let me bring in an analog here. There we go. Alright, well, I can just tell you, spinning that arrow, it's straight to my tolerances at least. Zero everything out here. It's about 1/1000 to 1.5 thousandths. Alright, so that arrow would be about 0.00075 straight. Alright, so that's a 2-year-old 2312 right there, X23. After, who knows how many, 1,500 shots, whatever. That arrow's straight. Alright, so let's go with tube 1. This is the one I just extracted. Ooh, look at that. So there you go. After 1,500 shots minimum and tubing another arrow, it's 2/1000ths, 1/1000ths, 2/1000ths, 1/1000. That arrow's 1/2 thousandths out of straight, and obviously straight. I would totally shoot that after replacing the pop knock. I would totally shoot that arrow again in competition. T2. So this is the second one I just extracted after tubing another arrow. Well, feels straight. Spins straight. And indicator says +2. Wow, that arrow is not even 1/2 thousandths from straight. So yeah, those 2 arrows will be shot and destroyed some other way, because this arrow bounced off the back of this arrow 23 times, and you can see that on my videos from earlier this week. And took some really violent bends going into the target. Then it tubed it, and I pulled it out, and that arrow is still like less than 1/1000ths total. Just kind of I don't know if I can show the wear on this thing. The labels are like on the front are like totally worn off those arrows. They've been shot that much. So anyhow, I guess I have a few more arrows that I can do some destructive testing on. But I don't know, hopefully that satisfies the question about the durability of 2312s.